Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. We're still doing this. I think we're getting very close, but anyway, we are on the special episode talking about Time Traveler, and we did the trial section, which we learned that there was no real time travel. It was they just read the rat interception. Either way, let's get into it. We're on the second day of the investigation. There's only one thing left we can do. We're not too far off, so let's keep it going to the end. December 22nd, 1:48 p.m. Right, anything you can see. What? It's the whole time traveling thing? Was just what Bruce put on by the guests at the reception? Looks like it. I knew there had to be some kind of trick to it. Wow, 2 wedding receptions. Can you imagine? I wonder how much that must have cost them. I have no idea. But if you have to ask, you're not rich enough to want to know. Still, if you've got the money, it's a pretty good way to cover things up, if you ask me. Got that right. I'm sure I'd be completely fooled. Hi, I'm back! Hi, Maya. Are you all set to go? Yep. Ready when you are. So, what should we start with? Let's start with reviewing what we learned at the trial. What Elaine thought was time travel was really just a performance put on by the Sprockets. But other than that, it seems that what Elaine told us was actually all true. What really matters right now is the identity of the mysterious person Elaine said she saw while she was being attacked. So who is this mysterious person? That's the million-dollar question, I'm afraid. But if we want to clear Elaine of any suspicions, then figuring out who they are is key. I think I'll take toilets for $200 instead, Mr. Wright. Well, at least there were only so many people on an airship that night. How we know who the mastermind of the whole cover-up plot was, too. So that's good. You mean the groom? Soren Sprocket, right? Exactly. He might know something that could help us out. So then, what am I doing here? Oh, so what am I doing here, sorry? I'm a very busy man, you know. Oh, it's someone else, never mind. Well, all of the other people involved are Soren's family members. So I thought I'd better start by interviewing you. Even if I probably shouldn't trust a word out of your mouth. Oh man. I have a real tight schedule. But heck, what are friends for, right? Okay, pal, go ahead. Ask me anything. You do remember it was you who came to me for help in the first place, right? Speaking of which... no unique interactions with Maya. Damn it. The museum one. Yep, I guess there's no real change to you. Okay, sure, I snuck into that oh, wait. What do you should be that for? Is this interrogation? Okay, sure, I snuck into that airship and was wandering around, burned, you know, by my lonesome. You gotta believe me, I didn't kill anybody. And why were you sneaking around on that airship in the first place? Because it was fit. Yeah, that's it. I was just following my destiny. That's all I've ever done. Okay. Oh, come on, Larry. Sorry. Are you seriously going to blame all the troubles you've caused on fate? Oh, that's actually his general one. Let's see if there's any reaction to him now. Hey, that's the throne I'm in. Oh, he could put that one. He could put this on her. Better take care of it. I bet it's gonna be valuable someday. Oh, and do you want me to add a character or something to it? Oh, could you? I'd love to see a true artist of work. Hold it. As far as the drawing is, there will be no dueling on the evidence until the trial's over. What do you mean, farcical? I'm never gonna draw anything for you ever again. Not even if you beg me. Aw, guess that's not how, Nick. Need I remind you that it's still a piece of evidence, Maya? Oh! Who's she? Who's this lovely vision? Larry. This is Soren's older sister, sorry. She died in a car accident. I get such a beautiful flame. I've been snuffed out like that. If she were alive today, I bet I could have made her happy. That's funny. I thought you were in love with Elaine. Don't get me wrong, Nick. I just want to make all the pretty ladies of this world happy. That's all. I think you're the one getting it wrong. I mean, there's getting a reaction out of him. Now I think the rest of them will just question you. I want to go over exactly what happened when before I step outside this office again. So I want to go over exactly what happened when before. Since you were there, Larry, do you think you could help me get it all straight in my head? If I gotta. Okay. So the first reception was held at 7 PM on the day of the incident. That's the one you tried to crash, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. And then they locked me up in a cabin. And it was awful, I tell you. Too bad we're not here to focus on you, Larry. And then the incident occurred after the first reception at around 10 PM. Elaine was attacked in the reception hall by Gloomsberry. He forced her out onto the visa deck and was just about to kill her. But I fought back and ended up killing old Gloomsberry instead. To cover up, the family quickly threw together a second reception. That's what Edgy is claiming anyway. But I know my ally didn't do it. The key point here is the mysterious person Elaine saw when she struck Gloomsberry. Just before she passed out. Did you see anybody suspicious sulking around that day? Nope, not a soul. Because I was locked up in a cabin all the time. But you managed to escape and sneak back into the reception hall. That's when you switched the lantern in the event hall with the lantern in the hole, right? Did you see anybody then? Nope. The place was completely deserted. I guess because that Pierce Butler guy had everybody gathered together somewhere. That makes sense. He must have been going over a cover-up plan with them. But to clear, there had already happened by the time Larry got out. They must have gotten everything ready fast and had the second reception soon after. And after that second reception, I went to clean up the reception hall. And that's what have it. That's when she found the body and the lantern I brought up. I had to do something nice rally out of the goodness of my heart, and this happened. We still don't know exactly what happened during the actual murder itself. We'll just have to look into it, along with the identity of that mysterious person. So while the murder was taking place, you were locked up in a cabin? Did you see anything unusual while you were there? In there? In the cabin? Let's see. Well, there was that pterodactyl flying for this guy. That's pretty unusual. Oh, right. That's drawing of that pterodactyl you saw. What's with all the air quotes? I really did say it, I swear. But Larry, the time travel thing never actually happened. Which means you couldn't have seen a real pterodactyl flying through the sky. Oh. Are you doubting the eyes of a super popular picture book author? Yeah. No, I'm just so sure. Sorry, I'm just sure you saw something else. I mistook that for a flying reptile. Yeah. You really make that my own eyes? Not even sure what I saw. That's so good that he claims. Anyway, you have no idea what actually happened in the real scene of the murder. That's right. I can say that with every confidence. Oh, I shook his hand. There we go. I have a book signing to get to. A book signing? Whose book? Who do you think? Mine's, of course. It's Lawrence Dirkson's book signing. I bet you went around and pegged a bunch of bookstores to let you do one. Of course not! Everyone's coming around to beg me! It's like I guessed right. Anyway, I have to go. I'll send you 10 copies of my new book that just got released the other day, alright? 10? That's very generous of you. What are you talking about? You're gonna send you the bill too, of course. Just put it down as opposite suspense or something. Well, see ya. Wait, Larry, we don't... he's gone. I'll take a copy, boss. Oh, and make sure it's signed. Oh boy. Tracey's not gonna like this office suspense. There goes our first lead. What do you want to tackle next, Nick? Right, we should really hit the streets tonight, huh? I bet we go see Elaine. Sounds good, boss! I bet I can cheer her up. I thought you were gonna help Tracy with her magic show game today, Fina. Weren't you supposed to go meet her right about now? Tracy said she's gonna... Tracy said she was gonna practice her new trick on you, if I recall. Oh, me? Really? This shows an important source of income for our agency, you know. You can lead the kiss to us, so you go ahead and run along now. But boss! Off you go, Vina. Oh, I don't want to die! You better get going too, Maya. Okay. Oh, now we can do it! It's Charlie! His branches are as handsome as ever. Charlie seems happy to see you too, Maya. His leaves are greener than usual today. Well, he looks super healthy. Yeah, also, hi, I hope you're having a good day. We'll always make sure he's watered and well cared for. And by we, I mean Athena and Trucy. Whoa! It's one of those zigzag cabins where they find a person in the free. I've never seen one in real life before. It's one of Trucy's magic props. Oh, let's try it out! I don't know. It's probably dangerous to get in that thing if you don't know how it works. Oh, come on, Nick. Just hurry up and get in there already. Oh! How'd your matches go? Why am I the one on the shopping block here? Wait. I didn't get a notification of a lot yesterday. Come to think of it, you used to be a pianist, right, Nick? And how those matches go in. So play something for me. I'm not really good enough to play in front of other people. Oh, I did get a notification. How did I miss that? Oh, nice. You know, how'd your matches go? Can I play in? No way. We'll get complaints from the hotel next door. No fur! It's just a glorified shelf with nobody plays it, you know. Wait, hold on, too, so... Limits to red hybrid, most likely probably red hybrids. D-Place, Dragon Links. Wow, Regan, was Little Green Dex coming back to play again? there's all kinds of interesting stuff here, like this hoop. Maya, it's not a hoop for hula hooping, you know. It's a hoop for levitation magic, right? How did you know? How did you know? So, are you thinking about a new look, Nick? What are you talking about? A red jacket! Oh, that's Apollo's. Huh. Maybe you should wear a little red every once in a while. Okay. But, it's not really your color, is it? And again, you never wore anything but blue. So why not give it a try? Here you go, Nick, put it on! Like I said, it's not even mine. These are all your kiss files, right? Yes. And there's private information on my clients in there too. But no snooping. What's this? Affecting teleportation magic? Huh? She must have swapped out my files for her magic books. Alright, let's get to business. Yeah. September 22nd, the Center Visitors Room. I was not ready for that. Oh, my poor sweet Soren. I wonder how he's getting along without me. Hello, Lillian. Oh, Mr. Wright, what's going to happen with the trial, do you think? Well, first and foremost, we have to hurry up and find this mysterious person you saw just before you passed out. Do you think that person could be the real Claire? It's quite possible. If we can prove that, we can clear you of all charges. Actually, would you happen to know where Soren is right now? She's too busy with meetings all afternoon, but she should be home by evening. I think I better go have a chat with him later then. I might be treated to a few of someone's underwear. That's right, don't tell me! You suspect my sweet Soren? Well, he is the one who masterminded the wedding reception. Sorry, the second reception after the time skip. So I thought he might be able to tell us something. How could you, Mr. Wright? You can't possibly think my Soren would kill. Sorry, my Soren would never kill anyone. Alright. Just calm down. No, if you're accusing my Soren. Please, I'm not accusing anybody. So please put the pan and ladle down, alright? Really? That's my heart. So now, I would like to ask, would you mind if I ask you if you more things about the case? I better be careful not to provoke her. Could you tell me about Soren? There's nothing to tell. He's squeaky clean. Alright, okay. Maybe I should avoid the topic of Soren right now. Let's talk about something else then. Fine, would you want to hear people with me about Soren? Talk about pulling teeth. Could you tell me about Pierce Nickley then? Pierce? He came to Sparkle Manor about a year ago. As the family butler, he's now in charge of everything in the household. Only a year ago? Yeah, some kind of special connection with the family? I'm just a maid. I'm not privy to such things, I'm afraid. It might have been Soren's order. Pierce is the one who's coordinating the whole thing. He's the one who really orchestrated the grand time travel farce. He must have quite a bit of authority in that family. But no matter how good he is at his job, how can anyone gain that much influence in a single year? I really don't know. I mean, he is an excellent builder. Would not explain? Is it really as simple as that? What you thought was time travel was really just a cover-up carried out by your in-laws. Peter said Soren was one who ordered the whole thing. I still can't believe it, even if the second reception was fake. Soren would never use time travel for something like that. He's very serious about his time machine research, you know. I heard there's a reason he's researching time machines, actually. So what about something he wishes that he could change? Isn't the whole idea of traveling back in time itself a little fantastic? I don't think so. Yeah, that's what it says. Huh? After all, Soren said real time travelers to assist. Really now? You think you know someone who actually traveled through time? That's right. I haven't seen him personally, but Soren said as much. So I believe it. Somebody who actually traveled through time, huh? It's pretty hard to believe. Thank you, Alien. You're going to do your investigation now, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Please make sure you don't cause Soren any trouble, okay? I'm afraid I can't promise you that. What? Please, whatever you do, please don't upset my poor Soren any further. I'm begging you. I'll do my best not to cause him any unnecessary trouble. Oh, I couldn't bear if Soren ever came under suspicion. I'm not even guilty myself. Yikes. Liam, please, don't work yourself up like this. You don't want Soren to worry, do you? No, you're right. And the floodwaters recede once more. So what do we do now, Nick? Well, Elaine said Soren's usually in meetings until the evening, so let's stay by our house call until then. Why don't we go to the mooring deck and I can figure out what our next move from there. Roger, Nick! September 22nd, Sparkle Park mooring dock. So, where should we start? Let's see. Are there any places we haven't examined yet? We've already investigated the reception hall and Sprocket Manor. Well, I know, we haven't looked at the visa deck or the hold yet. Hey, you're right! We've still got some pretty important places left to examine, don't we? The visa deck is actually the scene of the murder, right? And a lantern with a body and was stored in the hold. I think there's a good chance we'll find some important clues in those locations. Important clues in those locations. Do you know how you get to the hole? Good question. I think it's labeled in that diagram of the airship in its pamphlet. There it is! Well, what are you in for? Let's go! Okay. December 22nd, Flying Chapel Hold. So this is the hold. This is where Pierce orchestrated the whole cover-up operation. We better go over this place with a fine-tooth comb. Hey, Nick? Are we supposed to need a key card to get in here? Huh? You're right. I wonder why it was unlocked. How's it going, Mr. Wright? Oh, it's Emma. Emma, what are you doing here? Just a little independent investigation, for my own sake. Gotta keep the mind sharp. Ah, so the door security system was turned off for the police investigation. We like to investigate the hold ourselves. Would that be alright? Yeah, sure. The police just finished their examination anyway. Thanks. We'll just take a quick look around then. Oh, right! You should know that the floor doubles as a huge lift. You can use that lever from way back there to raise it to the visa deck. It's up to the visa sector. The police inspected it already, but it didn't find anything of particular interest, it seems. If you do go up to the visa deck with the lift, be careful not to fall off. Got it. Thanks. That goes super for you, Maya. Yes, ma'am. Well, let's get this show on the road. Any progress with your investigation? Nothing conclusive yet, I'm afraid. Almost everybody was involved with the cover-up. So it's hard to know who or what to believe. I know what you mean. Unless you have some compelling evidence, I'm afraid it's going to be a tough trial for you. You're telling me. There's so much time left, so I just got to make do and see what I can turn up. Nope, let's get to work. A kick. Oh, what's a kick, Nick? A kick! It's so big. They wouldn't miss one little piece, would they? If you're not in the mood for a mouthful of styrofoam, sure, knock yourself out. You mean it's not real? Well, it's sure fooled me. I was so ready in the house and I'm really craving cake now. Come on, Nick! Let's go get some! Maybe after the trial's over. It looks like there are some fingerprints on this candelabra. Yeah, I just got done dusting that. I was able to pull a set of left-hand prints. You know whose prints they are? Yes! The prints belong to the victim, Dooms Gloomberry. Nick! I just figured out something amazing! Did? Get this! The fingerprints on the candelabra were from his left hand. Then Mr. Doomgloom must have been left-handed! What do you think of that? Do I have the makings of a great detective or what? You're a real silly Sally if you thought that deduction was in any way encyclopedic. You're pretty good, Maya. I looked into it myself, and sure enough, the victim really was left-handed. Really? I got it right? Awesome! Good for you, Maya. Good for you? That's all you've got to say? I think you did a really great job, Maya. Way to go. I guess one can never have too much info. Now you're talking. But come to think of it, this candelabra isn't in the photo Larry took of the hole, is it? That picture was taken when they were getting ready for the first reception, right? The candelabra must be brought in here sometime after that. Then. It's still possible it has something to do with the incident, though. I better add to the evidence file, just in case. I already have the candelabra. We're gonna add to the code record. Candelabra from the hole bearing fingerprints of Gloomberry's left hand, which is his dominant hand. Oh, by the way, Mr. Ryan, you can have these fingerprint printers if you like. You're giving this to us? Sure. I have 4 other sets. Thanks. I feel like there's something more to the candelabra. I'm putting my finger on. What's that? A wedding bell? According to the pamphlet, he's using the visa act during wedding ceremonies to bless the newlyweds. I guess they just assemble and store the wet hair in the hole when it's not being used. Oh look, Nick, it's an airplane! I wonder if Storm built that one too. Hey, why don't we take it for a spin? Just a quick tour around the neighborhood. And who proposes going to pilot that wooden death trap? Yeah, of course. Who else? Don't worry, I've seen people flying airplanes on TV plenty of times. Think I'll pass. I've still got my whole life ahead of me. There are two mega bull lanterns in the reception hall. So that must mean. These two are female Pega Co lanterns. I got their sexes mixed up when he replaced the one in the reception hall, huh? Didn't he see the horns? The difference is pretty glaring if you ask me. And yet he managed not to notice. That's what makes Larry Larry. And Larry being Larry is why I've seen more than my fair share of shows for a lifetime. Almost right. You know that lantern the victim was found inside the reception hall? I'm just about to go piece it back together so the police can summon it. Oh, okay. We'll stop by for a look too once you're done fixing it. Look, there's the lever to the lift Emma told us about. Let's try going up on it. I'll go flip the switch. Here goes nothing. Wait, I'm not even on yet. Hey, Maya, stop the lift. Whoops, sorry. I got a little carried away. Never mind that. Move over a little. Okay. Is that blood? Blood? Let me see. Could it be Mr. Gloomsdale's blood? Now, this list goes up to the visa deck where murder took place, so I think it's the most logical. That's the most logical conclusion. I thought the victim was clubbed to death, and that there wasn't much blood. Something tells me I better take a picture of this. There's blood out of the correct record. A plus him was found on the side of the lift in the hole. It's unknown whose blood it is. I should ask them about it some more later. Man, can you bring the lift back down now? You got it! I'll go flip the switch again. There. Done. I want to find out some more about that bloodstain. But for now, I guess we should go up to the pizza deck and take a look around the actual crime scene for ourselves. Afternoon, Jason. Hope you're having a good day. The feed must be great from out there. I bet it'd be awesome. You mean if it wasn't the scene of a murder? Okay, to the feast deck we go. Make sure you Make sure you actually get on the lift this time, Nick. I know. Okay, I'll just flip the switch again and away we go! Wow! Look at the gorgeous view! This is where Leon was attacked, and Mr. Gloomsbury was killed. Jeez, one wrong snap, and it's cursed blood on the ground below. Can we go investigate the stuff that's a little closer to the edge? Well, I don't see much of anything over there. The police investigation didn't turn up any clues either, so maybe you don't need to? Oh, I get it. You're scared, aren't you, Nick? Oh, of course not! Come on, let's go back down and finish checking out the hold. This is the airship's engine. It's pretty impressive. And it's all rhythmy, like a heartbeat. So rhythmic. No, rhythmic. Forget it. Like a heartbeat. It's the literal heart of the flying chapel. Look at all those huge gears spinning around and around and around and around on. I think I'm starting to get dizzy. Yeah, me too. Okay. These must be the dishes and glasses they use for the reception. Very fancy. I bet we'd be in big trouble if you broke any of them. Oh, I want to see Nick! You, young lady, need to stay far, far away from them. Nick! I think I'm gonna break them, don't you? Let's just say your rap sheet for breaking things doesn't help your case. These are the flowers we saw in Larry's photo. The petals make them look like little gears. The perfect flowers for a Sprocket family, huh? Maybe they were going to shard a couple with the petal? I mean, kind of like how the people throw rice or confetti? Yeah, like that. Only, these are friends at the scene of the murder instead. Sorry. I think that covers up here. Let's present this to Emma, though. Emma, about this split scene, doesn't something about it strike you odd? Strike you as odd, sorry? It's all about the victim's blood. That's not exactly... There's just something about it that bothers me. Now that you mention it, I can't say I necessarily disagree with you. Maybe I should talk about this some more of her. Oh, when did the energy... Emma, can we check out this candelabra a little more? A little more? What do you... Oops! What happened? I almost dropped the candelabra, and the candle slipped off. Well, let's be careful with that. It might be important evidence. Wait a minute. Now what? One of the pins that hold the candle is broken. What? There's definitely some fish about this candelabra. There is? What makes you say that? Call it forensic investigation intuition. We've already done this for Prince earlier. So let's test with Luminal this time. Going, Emma. You used every test she has at the same time she could. Just hang on, this will only take a second. Hope this turns up a new lead somehow. Well, Emma, did you find anything? Take a look at this, Mr. Right. What is all that bloodstone doing on there? Huh. More and more. Maybe somebody got hurt while they were setting up for the reception? These pins are pretty sharp. Yeah, but if one of the pins are broken, it's broken. It means there was some force involved. Do you think maybe someone got stabbed? But nobody reported anything like that. That's quite a bit of blood. I wonder whose it is. If I have anything that might shed some light on that, I should probably show it to Emma. Like the split stain. What about it? There's something about it that's been bothering me. Oh yeah? What's that? Well, there's a huge bloodstain on the crime scene. And the bloodstain's candelabra. Like... Sorry. Nah, this is only a guess, but I was thinking maybe these two bloodstains are from the same source. I'm thinking maybe those two bloodstains are from the same source. Sorry. I guess that is a possibility. Oh yeah, because that's released next Thursday, isn't it? Can we compare the two bloodstains? Would that take a lot of time? Are you kidding me? Don't underestimate the power of science. We've done it in a jiffy. And the results are in. That didn't take long now, did it? It seems that the blood from the lift and the Cabrera are from the same person. Well, that's some news. Well, the victim was clipped to death, and there wasn't all that much blood. But if this isn't Mr. Gloomsbury's blood, well, this is just a guess, but when Mr. Gloomsbury stabbed somebody with the candelabra pin, that would explain both the huge bloodstain on the lift and the blood on the candelabra. Oh my goodness! If that's true, then that means there was somebody else present at the scene of the murder. It does, doesn't it? This just might sustain Elaine's statement about a third person. Oh, substantiate. Sorry, substantiate. Could you have this blood analyzed? Sure thing! A mysterious bloodstain on a candelabra with the victim's print on it. This just might be the thing to back up Elaine's memory of seeing a third person. Next up, the reception hall. It might be worth taking another look in there. The reception hall? The forensic team is in there investigating right now. Oh, they are? Well, we don't have much time. We don't have time to just sit around. So let's go check somewhere else. Good idea. We could go question some people. Especially Soren. Yeah? Yeah, I'm good with that. Soren, I have quite a few questions for that guy. Sounds good, Nick. Off to do some legwork then? Yep, I thought we had to Soren's house for starters. He was accompanying the police on their investigation here earlier, but he's probably home by now. Great, thanks. Later, Emma. This is timer 20 seconds. Sprocket banner, foyer. I can't see. I still can't get over how gorgeous Sprocket Manor is. Just don't touch anything. I was going to. She was definitely going to. I was told I had guests. Thank you for seeing us, Sword. We know you're busy. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the case, if you wouldn't mind. Soren? You're Elaine's lawyers, right? Huh? Yes, that's right. You tell me he doesn't remember me? Will Elaine be found guilty? There's never any time to prevent that. That's why we're here, investigating. Will you please tell us what you know? Soren? Alright, fine. What's the pause all about? It was you who gave the order for that large-scale cover-up plan, isn't that right? What large-scale cover-up? Don't play dumb with us! You have 2 Wayne receptions in order to try to cover up for Mr. Gloomsbury's murder! Elaine thought that, through the power of the timekeeper you built, she traveled back in time. Ah, so that's why there were 2 receptions. So he didn't know. Wait, does he seriously not know why the reception was held twice? Interesting. Looks like I'll have to delve deeper here. So the cover-up scheme, that fake trip through time, you're not the one who's behind it all? Here's Nick. I stated in court that you were the one who ordered it to be carried out. Here said that. I see. I leave him in charge of everything around me. So whatever he decides is, in essence, my decision too. So I take it that you didn't know anything about the cover-up? That's none of your business. But you were in 2 wedding receptions in a row. And still, you claim to know nothing? I have nothing more to say to you. Please leave. Oh, Soren! Oh! Oh, there's something written on this paper airplane! Let's see. Go away! It doesn't get any clearer than that, huh? He's looking especially uncooperative, but maybe I can grab his attention somehow. There's still that one piece of evidence I don't know much about. It's worth a try. Does this bring anything to mind? Some small fake detail will do. That guy really doesn't want to talk, does he? Soren, have you ever seen this before? That's... Soren, what isn't? Nothing? Why does his whole demeanor change all of a sudden? He's gone pale as a ghost too. Soren! Nick! Look at his stomach! He's bleeding! Somebody help! Soren's collapsed! Master Soren! Get him to the hospital, quickly now! Poor Soren. There must be one. I'm sorry, that must be one serious wound. Was it, Nick? Well, when I showed him the candelabra, his whole demeanor changed. I was just thinking that maybe his injury is... Huh? What's this? It's Soren's notebook. He must have dropped it in the rush to get him to the hospital. Oh, his notebook, huh? I wonder what's written in it. Don't you? Come on! You don't even want to take a peek. Where's notebook? What do you do? What do you do? I feel guilty sitting around somebody's personal notebook, but maybe we should take a little look-see. Whoa! It's filled with big words written in tiny letters. I guess he used this notebook to write down his invention ideas. Huh? What is it? Did you find something? After March 8th of last year, the content of this notebook changes dramatically. Like how? Well, ever since that date, Soren's been writing down every detail of his life. As in every... Maybe he decided to start keeping a diary? But this is way too detailed to be an ordinary diary. Either he's really compulsive, or maybe just plain forgetful. Is it really as simple as that? I feel like something happened on March 8th that made Soren change. Well, why don't you let me take a look at that, and I'll tell you. Hey, Maya! Let go or whip it! Beep! Now look what you did! You dropped it! You should have just let me take a look. How is this my fault? No, Nick! It fell on that pool of Soren's blood. I can't read a thing on these 2 pages now. Uh-oh. You're gonna get it now. I guess it really is my fault after all. Let's just put it back carefully, put it away carefully for now. We can't let anything else happen to it, you hear? There's notebook. A database like notebook that Cromwell My chronicles the events of each day and every minute detail. Oh, hey, look! There's something sticking out of the notebook. It looks like a newspaper article. Let's see. It's about the car crash Soren's sister died in. It happened on March 8th. That's the day Soren's notebook completely changed. Oh, wow. What else does it say? It says the driver at the time of the accident was Dumas Gloomsbury. It says Soren was in the car too, and that he had to sustain several injuries. It's just like Pierce said. Soren completely changed after the incident. Now I have the newspaper article. The newspaper article detailing the car incident that resulted in Celine Sprocket's death. How much you need to look at? Oh, okay. So Gloomsbury was driving the car when they got into that accident. That opens a distinct possibility of Soren holding a grudge against Gloomsbury. I think Soren could have... I don't know. It's not like I have any proof. We should talk to Pierce about this when we return Soren's notebook to him. Though he doesn't seem to be here right now. Maybe he's at the Flying Chapel? Oh, I think it's a... come back to hear more about my camera, have you? I'm sorry. I'm afraid we're really busy right now. Oh, what a shame. Well, if you ever want to talk about cameras, come back and see me anytime. Sounds like even his own family members don't want to listen to him. Hey, Nick! Better watch out, or you'll be cursed by the bouquet of woe. Oh, come on, Maya. Like I'm going to believe in urban legends you just made up. Well, I guess we're returning to the Flying Chapel. Oops, right. I was already in there. September 22nd, Sprocket Park, Maroon Deck. I sure hope Pierce is around here somewhere. Ah, Mr. Right, Miss Faye. Hello, Pierce. We were just looking for you. I'm sorry for Master Soren's sudden departure earlier. You have my sincerest apologies. It was totally understandable, really, but shouldn't you be at his side right now? It's fine, the other servants are with him, and I am in constant contact with him. Do not forget to give him his pain medications, and be sure to keep him hydrated. Also, see to it that he is not up and about. He needs complete bed rest. This is... Sorry, so this what is this what happens when you're too rich for normal? As in phones? Alright. I must return to Master Soren now, but... Did you want something of me? Actually, here's Soren's notebook. He dropped it when he collapsed. Oh, Pierce has noticed the bloodstain. Oh, thank you very much for this. I will see to it personally that Master Soren gets it back. Thank you. Soren's notebook given to Pierce. I trusted you did not look inside. Oh, no, of course not. Because it's filled with the numerous patent-worthy ideas, you see. Look, I know you're busy, but would you mind if I ask you a few questions about the case? Well, as I said, I must be getting back to Master Soren. So if you could make it quick, I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, I'll make this as quick as I can. I'd like to ask about the cover you tried to pull off, if you don't mind. I told everything there is to tell in court already. Dispose of anything that may harm the Sprocket family's reputation. It's simply a part of my job. It's like a lovely job description. I have nothing more to say on the matter. I will say, I do not think it's wise to spend time on topics that have already been discussed. Right. Oh. Pierce, could you tell me more about this accident? Where did you find that? And did I already tell you about that accident? Did, but you completely left out one crucial detail. The fact that Dumas Bloomsbury was driving the car at the time. Oh, did I not mention that? I suppose it simply did not come up then. Mr. Bloomsbury caused the accident. Why didn't the Sprocket family fire him? Wouldn't that be wouldn't that usually be the the natural consequence of of such a huge mistake? Please do not misunderstand. Bloomsbury stayed on with the family. On Master Soren's request. What? That is the type of person Master Soren is. Perhaps it was the influence of Miss Selena's kind nature. She was such a sweet person that even in her last moments, she thought of Master Soren. Not only did Master Soren not hold a grudge against Bloomsbury, he insisted on keeping him on. I really don't understand how that guy's minds work. So you were present for Selena Sprocket's last moments? Yes, in my professional capacity. The accident happened on the way to a certain party. And what kind of party was that? Was it? It was Miss Selena's engagement party. Bloomsbury's injuries were minor, but Miss Selena's and Master Soren's were critical. They were brought to the Sprocket's family regular hospital. Wow, how did such a terrible thing happen on what was to be a day of celebration? Thanks to the surgery in charge, Master Soren pulled through. But Miss Selena, she... The last words Miss Selena said to me were... Please help Soren. Ever since then, I have attended Master Soren and tried to help him in any way I can. I see. Selena's fiancé must have been devastated. Indeed. The shock of losing Master Selena was so great he quit being a sergeant. He was a sergeant? Wait, so the sergeant who tried to save them both, was he? Yes. He was Miss Selena's fiancé. What a terrible tragedy. How awful. So where's his fiancé now? Good question. I wonder that sometimes myself. So Selena had a fiancé. I'd like to find out more about him. But I doubt I'll find him anytime soon. So are we done here? I'm afraid I must be going. Could you please tell me a little more about Soren? There is nothing more to tell. I can't seem to get any real answers out of him just by asking him questions. There is that piece of evidence I still don't know much about. Maybe he'll be able to tell me something about it. Pierce, have you ever seen this candelabra before? No, I don't know anything about it. Well, my Magatama reacted. Pierce must be trying to hide something from me. I have to break those cyclocks and find out what. Take that! We should have the evidence now to break. Here's the secret. Pierce, you're hiding something from me about this candelabra, aren't you? It is one of the candelabras from the Flying Chapel, is it not? Is there something special about it? Actually, yes. There's some blood on it, you see. I think the blood might belong to this person. Soren had a rather nasty wound on his body, doesn't he? Yes, Master Soren is indeed injured. Are any of the other people involved in this case injured? Not as far as I know. See, then let me ask you this, Pierce. Do you suppose Soren could have been more directly involved than you're letting on? What in the world would make you think that? Oh, I've got my reasons. Mr. Glenbarry's fingerprints were found on this candelabra stain, which leads me to believe that Mr. Gloomsbury stopped Soren with it. I cannot possibly think that Master Soren is the one responsible for the murder. I don't have any conclusive evidence of that at the moment, but I do think he has a motive. He had a motive. This proves that Soren had a motive to kill Mr. Gloomsbury.
Take that!
Even though it was an accident. Mr. Gloomsbury was the man responsible for taking Soren's sister away. Let us suppose that Gloomsbury did stab Master Soren with a candelabra. Can you prove that it had anything to do with this case? He might have been stabbed at some other location. Or for some other reason. Sorry, but I can prove it was related to this case. Oh, really? Soren's stabbing and Mr. Gloomsbury's death are definitely connected. Are they now? This is the piece of evidence that ties Soren's injury to Master Gloomsbury's murder. Mr. Gloomsbury's murder, sorry. A blood stain was found on the side of the lip that goes between the hole and the visa deck. Its blood matches the blood that's on the candelabra. I obtained the results straight from the police, so I can assure you that this information is correct. This blood stain on... This blood stain on the left indicates an important fact. It shows that Soren's blood is on the left, which can only mean one thing. He was there, wasn't he? Soren was at the scene of the crime. You are very astute, Mr. Wright. It appears I cannot hide this from you any longer. Very well, I will tell you everything. Alright, could you tell me about Soren's injuries? Very well. This is what I heard directly from Master Soren himself. As you summarized, Master Soren was stabbed by Gloomsbury on the day of the murder. It happened after the first wedding reception. The happy couple were in the reception hall when suddenly Gloomsbury appeared. He attacked Miss Elaine and tried to take her away. Master Soren went to stop it and found himself in a struggle with Gloomsbury. That is when Master Soren was stabbed with the candelabra, he said. Even though Master Soren was badly injured, he went after Gloomsbury. Soren really was at the scene of the murder, wasn't he? Yes, that is correct. However, by the time Master Soren arrived at the scene, Gloomsbury had already been murdered. Here's saying that Soren was at the crime scene, but that he didn't have anything to do with the murder itself. Even still, why did you try to keep such an important piece of information from me? I'm very sorry. Master Soren's injury and Gloomsbury's murder were not directly related, so I decided not to mention it, so as not to unnecessarily complicate the investigation. Now then, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I must really go. I must really go now. Please excuse me. Thank you for your time. You should have just told us everything in the first place and saved us a lot of trouble. Oh, sorry, a lot of time. So, yeah, really. Yeah, but I guess it isn't that simple for him. He is the family butler after all. He sure didn't make our job any easier though, did he? At least we've learned something new. Soren was at the scene of the crime. That's true. One step forward is better than none. So, what's next, Nick? Let's see. The forensic team might be done investigating the reception hall by now. Let's go check it out. Sounds like a plan. Hey, there's a minute there. September 22nd, Flying Chapel, Reception Hall. It looks like the police are done with their investigation in here. I wonder if it's okay for us to take a look around now. Oh, hi, Mr. Wright. Hi, Emma. Would it be alright if we investigated in this room now? Sure, the police are all done, so go for it. Oh, remember that broken lantern? I resorted to perfection. I have to say, it's some of my best work. Sounds like the repair job was a resounding success. Thanks, Emma. We'll take a good look at it too. Well, I have to be getting back to the station. Try not to mess up the crime scene if you can help it. We'll be careful. I'll be seeing you. Bye, Emma, and thank you. Well, shall we get started? Oh, we haven't even talked to Maya, so... I don't know. I really wonder about that Pierce. Yeah, I know what you mean. He seems to have a lot of power over everybody and everything, doesn't he? Actually, what I was really wondering about is that shoulder mag of his. I mean, it's pretty amazing how many things that little tiny contraption can do. Oh, what if that mag is actually Pierce's true control center? Like its brain? Maya? What if somewhere in Sparkle Manor, he has another shiny golden body? And then, during emergencies, he can switch bodies and become Super Pierce Nikolai. This is what I get for trying to have a serious conversation with a super geek. I did once. I bet all in once. And since the start of happy new life of Soren. Yeah, I bet you're right. But do you think the truth will really set her free? All you can do is do your job to the best of your ability. And if you can bring Aline joy that way, all the better, right? Anyway, I think true happiness can only be found in the truth. What are you looking at me like that for? I was just thinking about how wise that sounded. Looks like our little Maya is screwing up. Would you knock it off? I'm trying to be serious here. Sorry. This is where the murder weapon, the timekeeper, was displayed. I guess it's in the police custody now. Huh? What's this? A key? Let's ask the maid about it. Good idea. She might be able to tell us something. Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Oh, of course. What would you like to know? Do you know anything about this key? It's the key that starts up the timekeeper. A startup key? That's right. Oh. The first startup of the love ceremony was so beautiful. The bride and groom each had a symbol of their love. And when they put them together, oh, how romantic it was. Key of love added to the record. A hardship key used to activate the timekeeper. First startup of love ceremony. What's exactly that entail? Oh, it's a ceremony in which the couple activate the timekeeper together for the first time. I suppose it was kind of a cake cutting ceremony. What's with these symbols of their love you mentioned? Well, that's kind of an interesting secret, so I can't really say. I'm sorry, I better get back to my work. Looks like there's an order from above not to talk about it. We're gonna sound one. It's another beautiful day outside, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what I was going with that one. If only it wasn't the scene of the murder, we could really enjoy it. True. It must be tough for the maids to have to work on a beautiful day like today. Oh, we don't mind. Whoa! I didn't think you could hear me way over there. We don't think of it as simply cleaning. It's more like we're wiping away all of the sadness stuck to the ship. Wow. Look about the food. Hey, I think that tablecloth is new. They must have changed it since yesterday. Huh? How did you tell? Because the food stains that were there are now gone. Should know it's because it's food related. I guess we checked out everything of interest in this area. If there's anything new before we examine the lanterns. Excuse me! Is the fog machine ready to use now? No, I'm afraid not. We only put dry ice in it when there's an actual reception. I see. That's too bad. She still wants to blast me with a cloud of smoke, doesn't she? Here's the broken lantern, all patched up. And I do mean patched. Emma said that this is some of her best work, so I know she put a lot of effort into it. It was pretty smashed up. It must have been a lot of work to piece it back together. Well, she gets an A for effort at any rate. Huh? The wheel handle on the back has some blood on it. It looks like somebody gripped it with a bloody hand. Maybe the blood got there when the killer was putting old doom and gloom's body inside. Did you see anything else worth noting? Well, there's another one of those lanterns over there. So it might be a good idea to really compare the two later. The lantern updated. It's now fixed. Now it's your door. Hey, take a look at that door. I wonder where it goes. Shall I open it up and see? Wait, please don't open that. It's the emergency escape hatch. It leads directly outside. You'll fall to your death. Whew. That was a close one, huh, Maya? I'll say. This is the unbroken Pegable lantern. And this is the one that Emma restored. I wouldn't say they look exactly the same. More like they're made of the same parts. Wait a minute. What is it, Maya? I think there's something off about this Pegable. Just about everything about it looks off to me. I'm not quite sure what it is, but some details isn't quite right. Show me the restored lantern again. Hey, I know. It's this, right? What? Where? This thing never... The thing about the restored handle that's off is the... I got it! The angle of that wing is different. And it's attached all wrong. Well done, Nick. I could have told you that. I mean, there's something more subtle. Something that feels just slightly off. You know what I mean? No, not really. So, maybe it's the shape of the horn is a height or curve and their size and stuff. I don't know. The curve and size seem the same as the unbroken one to me. Yeah, I guess you're right. They're pretty much identical, huh? In that case. What I did either tell you. No. Look, it's the wheel handle. It's a different color altogether. Emma got it inside. Emma got the inside and outside wheels handle switched around. Oh wow. Sorry, Emma got. I did it right. Oh wow, you're right. And there's blood on here in this handle. And so somebody gripped it with a bloody hand. Right. Which means that the blood got on the handle from inside the lantern. Alright. Do you think the blood got there when the killer put the body in the lantern? It's really hard to say at this point. Whew. Well, I think we've checked out everything relative to this case. What are you two doing here? Wait, what are you doing here? Soren, should you be resting in bed? You're injured. How'd you know about that? Never mind. My notebook. Have you seen my notebook? I can't find it anywhere. My notebook. I need my notebook. What's the matter with him? My notebook. I have to have... Master Soren. Master Soren, I told you to stay in bed. My notebook. Here you go. Yes, this is it. Soren gets emotionally unstable without that notebook of his. Oof. Looks like he's calmed down now. Soren, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I cannot allow him to do that. What if his wounds were to open up again? He needs to rest. Ugh. Yes, you're right. Now you'll excuse us. Master Soren, let us retire. Alright. There they go. You're just right. I guess really isn't in any condition to be questioned. Well, let's get back to the agency and sort out what we've learned. No! I was about to go to the... I forgot that it all default selects that. September 22nd, right any vacancy. We're back. Anybody here? Oh, hi, boss! Fina, I thought you were with Trucy. I guess you can say that I'm taking a short break. But enough with me. What about the investigation? Did you find out anything? Well, turns out that the third person Elaine said she saw at the crime scene might have been Soren Sprocket. What? Really? I always thought that he seemed suspicious. Thing is, by the time Soren got to the pizza deck, the murder had already occurred, apparently. No way! I don't buy that! Not for a second! It's a cover-up! A cover-up, tell you! That's certainly a possibility. As a lawyer, it's certainly a possibility I have to pursue, but... What? It's your job, right? So pursue the heck out of it! Just do it! Yeah, but... Is that really what's best for Elaine? Soren can be found guilty if the truth comes out tomorrow. But if we don't pursue this possibility, Elaine can be found guilty instead. Oh man, either way, it sure doesn't spell out happily ever after for the two of them. So what are you gonna do, Mr. Wright? I can't let an innocent person get convicted. I guess all I can really do is pursue the truth. Even if it ends up devastating Elaine. What a tough call to make. Still, there's always a chance, right? Maybe something will come up during the trial that will save their marriage. I hope so. I really do. Well, Maya, let's go. Break the news to Elaine, you mean? Yep. It's alright. Please take me with you. I bet I could help you counsel Elaine through this piece of bad news. Athena, I appreciate the offer, but don't you have somewhere else to be? Do I? Athena, what are you doing here? I've been looking all over for you. Come on now, let's get back to practicing. Oh, my body can't take it anymore. Boss, you gotta help me. A lawyer always keeps their promises, Athena. Boss! If you bail me one more time, Athena, I'm gonna use a real blade on you. Sorry, Athena. Somebody's gotta do it. Better you than me, though. Hang in there, kiddo. Come on, Maya. We better get going. Alright, September 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. Hello, Leon. How did your investigation go, Mr. Wright? Before I answer that, I need to ask you something. Was Soren with you when Mr. Gloomsbury attacked you in the reception hall? I'm sorry I kept it from you. I was afraid that he'd come under suspicion if I told you. But I kept quiet about it. I'm really sorry. I see. I thought it was probably something like that. Listen, Elaine, I'm afraid I have to make a difficult decision based on what I found out. I had to make a decision. What kind of decision? This is very hard for me to say, but the mysterious person you saw at the scene of the crime was most likely Soren. What? In other words, in court tomorrow, I'm afraid I'll have to propose the possibility that Soren is the true culprit. No, Soren is innocent. No. But don't you see? If I don't try to pursue that line of thought, you'll be found guilty. No, no, no! Please, Lillian, calm down. Ah! Soren just can't be found guilty. I'd much rather be found guilty myself. And Lillian, you can't let yourself think like that. But, oh. Marriage is for life, right? Do you really think you can run away from the truth and still be truly happy with him? Ah, you're not married, so how can you possibly understand? Sometimes you just gotta do whatever it takes to make things work. But, Nick, talk to her. Hey, this is all on me. It's alright, I'm innocent, and Soren is too. So please, prove our innocence in court. I'll certainly do everything in my power. Just hope she doesn't lose control like this in court tomorrow. Yeah, I think we'll just do the court part tomorrow. I feel like the next one's gonna be like the finale, the last part of it. So yeah, I think I'll wrap things up here to keep things set up for tomorrow. So yeah, I'll wrap things up here. I hope it's a good day. This week we're going to be back on this tomorrow, and it should probably be the last if the trial it's just a singular part. So yeah, all being well, we should have this finished. We should have the trilogy finally done by tomorrow night, and we can focus on what other stuff we can do. But or not, with that being said, I hope you have a good day this week, and I will see you next time. Bye.